Hey, I'm Troye Sivan and you are watching my most requested live Ask Me Anything chat. I just wanted to say thank you to Romeo and the fans before I start. Let's get answering your questions. Jamie from Fairfield asks, what has been the most difficult part about performing on 2 worldwide tours this year? The most difficult part is staying healthy, for sure. I think it's like all the traveling and all of like the dry air in hotel rooms and stuff like that makes me lose my voice and stuff. Gustavo from Sao Paulo says, if you could have one superhero Gustavo from Sao Paulo says, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? It would probably be to fly. I'm torn between walking through walls so I can rob banks and flying, but I just feel like, I don't know if I'd actually have feel like my moral compass is too much. I wouldn't be able to rob the banks, but I could definitely fly. Natalie from Columbus says, which artist/artists would you love to work with in the future? I want to write for like pop stars. Like I want to write for Katy Perry and Taylor Swift and stuff like that. That would be really, really dope. Rita from Singapore says, are you coming to Asia soon? I definitely want to. I kind of want to come this year and do some maybe touring and stuff. Iselle from San Diego says, how was meeting Halsey? What was she like? She's the best. She is so cool and just such a genuine person. Yeah, I don't know, we grabbed dinner the one night, we had sushi, and then she came to my shows in LA, and yeah, we'd been hanging out for like 10 minutes, and she was like, do you want to come stay at my house? And I was like, yes. But we haven't had that happen yet, but she's just lovely. Brandon from Orange says, where do you typically get your clothes from? I get my clothes from all over the place. It depends. If I'm doing something really important, I will get some like Saint Laurent stuff. But that's like only if I'm doing like Ellen or Jimmy Fallon or something like that. The rest of the time it's like a lot of Topman, it's a lot of Forever 21, and yeah, just stuff like that, Zara. Jasmine from Okinawa says, what do you say to people who are trying to get into the music industry? Love you, XX. I love you too. I would say the music industry has changed so much over the last like 15 years, and I would just say that you kind of don't have to, you know, like go out and I guess like, you know, you don't have to go out and like play little bars anymore and stuff like that and just like hope you can get recognized, because the internet exists. So just start putting stuff out online and like maybe send it to some music blogs and see if anyone likes it. Nim from Toronto says, do you like playing video games, and if so, what's your favorite game? I didn't think I liked playing video games until very recently, and now I do like playing video games because I fell in love with GTA, and I like beat the game, and I love it so much. I just love like flying helicopters and driving cars really fast. Oishi from the Bronx says, what is your favorite letter of the alphabet? It's for science. I've never thought about that ever before. I'm gonna say S. I feel like it's just like a really solid letter, and yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's common, it sounds nice, yeah. Logan from Denver says, what's it like to be part of the Marvel universe? Who is your favorite Marvel superhero? So for those of you who don't know, I was in X-Men Origins Wolverine when I was like 13, and I played young Wolverine, and I got to have like bone claws and stuff. It was my first ever acting job, and I didn't even know that I wanted to act before then, so it was like the craziest welcome into the acting world, and the fans are so awesome and so cool. Plus I've been watching X-Men since I was a little kid, and I'm obsessed with it, so it was an insane opportunity for me. But my favorite Marvel superhero, can I cheat and just say like, I really like Storm. I'd say her. Olivia from New York City says, if you had to create a fan account for another artist, who would it be for? The 1975. Amy from Keensburg says, Troy, how does it make you feel when you walk on stage and you see all the fans? I get the same exact feeling every single night that I have since I played my first live show a couple months ago. It's like my heart sinks. I try and sort of like get into character a little bit, because I feel like, I'm like, these people are paid to see like a show. You gotta put on a show. You can't just be like Troy from down the street. You gotta like, you know, entertain. So I try and like get into it. Ella from Melbourne, Australia says, what has been your proudest moment? I'd probably say like doing Ellen, maybe, was probably my proudest moment. Charlie from Los Altos says, what's your favorite song you've ever written and why? I would say Ease with Broods. I just love Broods so much, and I was so excited about the idea of working with them and kind of had like what I wanted the song to sound like in my head, and that's exactly how it came out. It just makes me feel really warm and fuzzy inside. Amanda from Bradford says, if you could be anyone else for a day, who would it be? I would love to, I mean, I'm sure everyone answers this, but I would love to be Beyonce. I just want to see like the inner workings of her life. Like if she just wants to go to the shops for food, how does that work?